If you are a new lifter, you may find that bar math, in other words, how to get the right plates on the bar to get the weight that you want, is one of the more difficult things that you encounter on a daily basis. We are going to remedy that situation. First, let's talk about how not to do it. Do not use the subtract and divide system. By that I mean, let's say we're going to load this bar up to 110 pounds, 45-pound bar. So we take 110 pounds, we subtract 45, you get 65 pounds, you divide that in half, so you get 32 and a half pounds, and now you're going to figure out how to load 32 and a half pounds on each side of the bar. Mathematically, it makes sense, but in the long run, it's not the easiest way to go about it. I've seen people use calculators to do it this way. I've even seen people doing this by hand, long division, to do it this way. It's not the most practical way. The best way to do it is to simply put on the biggest possible plate that you can every single time. The human brain works okay with subtraction and division, but it works a lot better with addition and multiplication. The other advantage to this method, adding the biggest plate possible every single time, is that you will start to, even accidentally, memorize some milestone weights or some landmark weights. And memorizing those, again, you'll probably just do it accidentally, ends up being very useful. So let's take 110 pounds as the example again. Can I put on a 45-pound plate? Well, 45 and 45, that's 90. Added that to the bar, it's going to be too much. So can I put on a 25-pound plate? The answer is yes. So now we've got our 25-pound plates on. So we've got 50 pounds here added to that of the bar, which is 45. We've got 95 pounds. This is one of those landmark weights that you will eventually memorize, and that's very useful because you can build all your future plate loading off of these landmark weights. So I'm at 95 pounds, I need to go up to 110. Can I put a 10-pound plate on each side? Well, no, that's going to be too big. That's going to add 20 pounds. Can I put a 5 on each side? Yep, that'll fit. So now we've got the 5s on the bar, so we've got a 25 on each side, we've got a 5 on each side, so we had 95 pounds, now we have 105 on each side. We need to go to 110, so we just need 5 more pounds, 2.5 on each side. So now we've got 25s, which takes us to 95 pounds. We added a 5 on after that, that takes us to 105. We added a 2.5 on after that, that takes us to 110 pounds. Again, this is simply accomplished by putting the biggest possible weight on every single time, the biggest possible plate on every single time that you can without going over the weight that you want to get to. And again, by doing this, you're going to start to memorize some weights along the way. You'll know that when you put 25s on the bar, you've got 95 pounds. When you put 45s on the bar, one 45-pound plate on each side, you've got 135 pounds, and so forth and so on. You'll even memorize some smaller ones, like when you put a 10 on each side, you've got 65. 2 10s is 85. So if you keep doing it this way, and if you force yourself to do it this way, you'll get faster at doing bar math, and you'll be more accurate at doing bar math. We hope you found this useful, and if it was, please let us know. Hit the subscribe button, or leave a comment below, or give us a thumbs up. Feel free to check out any of our other videos, and we hope this helps you get stronger so you can live better.